fact about Brandon Williams, I fought him at the Senior Bowl in 2013. Look at us now, man.
Oh, yeah.
I will take my payment in crab cakes. Like, you don't even gotta pay me. Welcome to sunny Baltimore. Now, California wasn't very sunny. Baltimore, we have the warmest day of the year. Tonight, we have one of the best Thursday night games of the season. We have the Cincinnati Bengals coming to town to play the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson looking like the MVP. Derrick Henry's running like a man possessed. We have one objective with this video. Start the road to 25,000 subscribers. Guys, we're at 10,000. We are very appreciative of all that have followed us so far. We need to get to 25K, and today is the day we kick that off. So follow along. It's Pew Thursdays. We're back in Baltimore, baby. So let's dive right into the challenges. Some teams have been easier to work with than others. LA, we needed legal, we needed operating agreements. It was insane. Baltimore has been super gracious so far. They point us in the right direction. They're gonna help us out throughout the day. So we're really looking forward to that. But one goal that we have is to get on the football field today. We don't have pregame passes. There are no guarantees there. We want to get on the football field. The second goal we have today is it is impossible to find a Kyle Van Noy jersey. Shout out to my fellow straight off the couch brother, Dustin Pugh, straight off the couch. Came in last year. I think he had a career year leading this Ravens defense. He's back again. I need to get his jersey, so we're going to try to find one in the parking lot and barter, trade, straight off the back, a Kyle Van Noy jersey. And the third challenge is we need to find the best crab cakes in Baltimore. Everyone knows Maryland does two things, football and crab cakes. We got the football part down. We are going to the game tonight. The second one is we got to go to Jimmy's Seafood and we have to try the best crab cakes in Baltimore. That is our third challenge. It is going to be a great day. And remember, this is the key for today, our fourth challenge. I'm adding in a fourth challenge. Alex, don't get mad at me. It is to start the road to 25,000 subscribers. Make sure you're sharing this, you're subscribing. Tell a friend to hop on the channel. We are along for a great ride, and we appreciate all the support so far, but let's get to 25,000. Let's go.
Until they stole away our team in the middle of the night.
Who stole your team?
During a snowstorm.
We are now going to paint the picture of what the day is going to look like. A lot of tailgate action going on. Kansas City Chiefs, you had Lot J. Baltimore, we're hearing a lot about Lot H. Jimmy's Seafood also does a tailgate that we are going to go to. We are really going to get to the stadium early today, dive into the tailgates, dive into the stadium. I think there's a concert going on. A lot happening tonight, Thursday Night Football. Stay tuned. It is going to be a fun night. Right now, we are heading to Jimmy's Seafood. It is the spot. Every time a player signs with the team, they go here. My boy AQ Shipley told me I have to go there and try the crab cakes, and he mentioned like a crab cake pretzel thing they have going on. We found them through Twitter. We found them through all of our Ravens fans out there. So thank you guys. We're about to head over there. They got a tailgate. We are dialed in right now in Baltimore. We are outside of the world famous Jimmy's Seafood. I'm here with one of the owners, Tony. His brother, John, is going to show us around the tailgate later. He might pop in. I know he's going to be Ravens out today, ready for the game.
Where's your gear?
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm going to the stadium.
Sure.
I want a Kyle Van Noy jersey.
That's a solid one.
He was straight off the couch last year. I was straight off the couch, so I got a rep for my guy.
Are you still trying to come off the couch? I mean, we're going for a Super Bowl run.
I know you got Voorhees, you got Lele who's playing well. You guys got a little, the O-line is playing great right now. Like I was telling you earlier, no one's beating the Ravens, right? If they're at their best, there's nobody beating them. But AQ Shipley told me it's the best food in town.
Thank you. Means a lot. Thank you, AQ.
Let's go eat.
Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's get
Enough
inside.
talking. All right, so this is one of multiple spots.
So,
I didn't know exactly where to go in. You got a carry out, you got a bar, you got a formal dining.
Right, it's all chopped up, but I'll explain it to you as we go along. But this is the original building that my dad bought in 1974. It was just this right here, what you see right now, the bar. And we lived upstairs, like it was an apartment upstairs.
Really?
Yeah, and a little kitchen in the back, and a little carry-out window on the side. And then he incrementally just started buying up more land and started adding on and adding on. This is honestly the best time of year to get crabs.
This is the best time of year?
Late October, yeah, November. What you'll do is you'll put them in different sizes, like that.
All right, the thing about crabs, it's actually a football reference in crabs. They talk about the crab bucket because the crabs pull each other down. And teams like the Bengals right now.
Really? I didn't know that was
I have
a thing.
coaches. You know how when you're trying to get them out, they don't let the other ones go. So coaches will always say, don't have that crab bucket mentality. The Bengals are trying not to have that. There's some teams out there that are crab buckets right now. But it's a good look, man. I know what I'm doing.
The Bears, crab bucket.
Look at these two guys right here, man. That's the real deal. They're kicking.
The pot there, basically, you got steam that comes in right underneath the grate, and then it'll steam the crabs, right? You're not boiling them. You're not putting them in water, obviously.
Yep.
And then you have the spice blend that will put up right on top of there.
How much? The whole thing?
Yeah.
No one knows this, right?
What?
The recipe.
Oh no, heck no.
Hey man, I'm coachable, man. That's the one thing.
Do the honors.
That's the one thing I can say is I'm a coach. I'm coachable.
I love it.
That's how I made it 11 years.
I love it. When you're in Maryland, you got to do an orange crush.
So my wife is from Delaware, so orange crushes is what they do down the shore.
That's right.
Those that don't know, it's like what, Sprite,
triple sec, vodka, and fresh squeezed orange juice.
You need this before you get to the tailgates.
Let me just walk you through it real fast, right? So this is our seafood tower. You got our new famous crab cake egg rolls. We came out with them like 4 or 5 years ago.
My mouth's watering.
Mini lobster tails, clam casino. You got a skillet, shrimp skillet, tequila, lime shrimp skillet. Calamari from Rhode Island. Octopus, obviously, we got to have octopus for Greeks, right?
Greeks.
There's the crab pretzels that you asked about. Oyster
AQ heads, shout out to you.
Oyster Rockefeller, some more crab dip over there, and then some mussels. And then you're in Maryland. It is wild Maryland oyster season.
I didn't even see those over there.
So we had to hit you up with some oysters. And then you got some steamed shrimp, which is obviously the best complement to your steamed crabs.
And then we have a crab cake the size of a football, the size of my head.
So that's our boss, 1 pound crab cake.
Look at this thing. And this is what this is what get guys to sign with the team. Grab time? All right, hold on. You got to show me how to do this, though.
You said you knew.
No, I'm not.
You got to get rid of the plate first.
All right, we're on crab. I put him on a plate, so he's already looking at me crazy. He's like, you can't do that. And this is built by crabs right here.
This is.
You want this?
This is. So you got the legs. We can go into them first, and then we'll get into the body. So I personally love the claw meat. And then you'll basically
cracking.
Yep, crack them both.
All right, so this is the fan favorite. This is what gets the players signing here. No small bites around here, folks. There's no small bites here. All right. Where do I sign up to play?
We got him. We got him.
I will take my payment in crab cakes. Like, you don't even got to pay me. I'm great for morale, great in pass protection, not the best run blocker, so maybe I'm not a good fit. I don't know, between the egg roll, the crab cake, the pretzel, you can't go wrong. The orange crush, a little bit of beer, we got the crabs. We're gonna get fueled up here. We gotta head to the game. We gotta get to the tailgate. You guys do a tailgate that we're going to as well. What doesn't Jimmy's Seafood do? It's the best, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for coming, brother.
This is great.
Thank you.
We just finished up at Jimmy's Hold on. We just finished up at Jimmy's. Oh my God. We just finished up at Jimmy's Famous Seafood. It did not disappoint. They took care of us. We have more food than we ever could ask for. Now it's time to get to the tailgates. We're gonna try to visit 3 today. Jimmy's has one called the Tail Goat. There's the B More around town, and then there's Lot H. Lot H is what everyone's telling us is comparable to Lot J in Kansas City. We gotta go see how it stacks up. And remember, we got a special guest that we're meeting today, and I need you guys to help me get to 25,000 subscribers. So subscribe, send it to a friend, tell them to subscribe. We gotta get that started right now. We're at the bank, it's time to go.
All the way up, yeah. I'm about to take off on them, nigga. Yeah.
We're at the Ravens Walk. This is put on by the Ravens. It opens 3 hours before the game. They have discounted food and beverage. They got live music, as you guys will see here shortly, that we have going. Not many places have this right now. We gotta go check it out. We gotta go try some food. We gotta get things to drink, and we gotta get to more of these tailgates.
Hey, I might take off on you peons and go way to Venus. I'm a star, so I put a Gucci on my pinky. I'm moonwalking, but my Christian Louboutin bleeding. I'm smoking moon rock, shorty, and I feel it seeding. I might take off on you peons and go way to Venus. I'm a star, so I put a.
All right, guys, we are outside of the best tailgate with the Baltimore Ravens.
In America.
In America, I'm sorry, I don't want to get kicked out. I just got in here. We're here with my boy John from Jimmy's Famous Seafood. You may recognize him. John, you guys got so big, you had to keep moving around and find a home for this thing?
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens flock gets down with tailgating, so it went from 24 people to 1,000 to 1,500. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
You guys have DJs like Afrojack. They had Shaq last year for the AFC Championship. They do it right. What are some of the things that fans can expect when they come to anybody can get in, or they buy a ticket?
Yeah, so you buy a ticket, and what you get with that ticket is, first of all, most importantly, open bar. I mean, 3+ hours open bar. You get the best food in America. You have partnering restaurants here, and like you said, man, we have amazing performances by guys like Afrojack, Two Friends, Loud Luxury, and we have a lot of former Ravens here as well. They're hanging out with the players, ripping shots. You can't beat it.
Look, as a former player myself, this is the Mecca right here, man. We found it. I don't know if we have to go see any other tailgates tonight. We might have to check a few out, but John, appreciate it, man. So we've obviously seen a lot of great stories today about a lot of Ravens fans. You may have traveled the furthest of any Ravens fan to get here today. What's your name, man?
My name is TC.
TC, where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Calgary, Alberta.
Calgary, Alberta. How did you become a Ravens fan?
Man, just when I started playing football, I started playing defense, and once I learned about the game, Ray was still existing, and man, he was doing the thing. So from that point on, it was like, man, the Ravens culture is all about playing hard-nosed football, and I love the shit out of that.
They represent you. You're a hard-nosed. That's how you played?
Man, yeah. Well, shit. I ain't no NFL level talent, but goddamn, do I love hard-nosed players and mean-ass players.
Would you have demolished me in the A gap, like goal line? You got to score a touchdown. Would you have ran me over?
Shit, I don't know if I'd run you over, but I sure as hell would meet you there.
We both be concussed.
Hey, we'd be going for it, baby. We'd be going for it.
We'd be in the blue tent going through protocols. Tailgate number 2. We are here, Lot H. We heard this is comped to Lot J in Kansas City. We will find out for sure. We're also meeting a very special guest. Let's go find him right now and see what Lot H has to offer.
Yeah, I say bet me
All right, I told you we had a very special guest that we are going to meet. It's the OG of the experience. It's Jack Settleman.
Hi, Kevin.
Jack. We got fans out here. We're in Lot H. You told us this is the place to be.
Yup.
Why is Lot H? You're a Ravens fan. There's so much going on.
Born and raised in Baltimore.
I just thought it was because you're trying to pub the Marlon Humphrey podcast.
That too. We got that too running for us. But I've been enjoying the content, seeing, what's been your favorite so far?
It's been Kansas City. I like that a lot. You know what my biggest surprise was? Atlanta. Atlanta has a beautiful stadium. They have that Dirty Birds nest where they kind of, manufacture the fan base and they go nuts. So for those of you that don't know, obviously, Jack has gone to a bunch of different stadiums, not just football. He's doing college sports. He's doing, we
did soccer, cricket, baseball, basketball, hockey. We'll do it all.
He goes out of the country. He was at Brazil. Like, he is paving the way. So make sure you follow him at Snapback Sports. As soon as I started doing this, my buddies were like, hey, have you talked to Jack Settleman? So this is a little Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. So we're going to do a little tour. He's going to do his thing. I'm following him around. We're going to have some fun.
Cool.
Do a little trivia. Maybe do some one-on-ones with some fans if someone will do one. All right, we're back here with the fan stand, Fanatics, Tops, you know the deal. We're going to ask these guys a question. Now, it's a team game between all of them. If they get this right, it's a 2-part question, by the way. We're going to give them all packs, all right? All right, here's the question. Who is the Ravens' backup quarterback?
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson. Hold on. 2-part question. Now, I played with Josh Johnson in New York. Where did Josh go to college?
I can't say I know this one. What conference?
The conferences are ever changing. It's West Coast.
West Coast.
No, not Stanford.
Roll with
Josh Johnson. If you get it right, they all go. Where did Josh Johnson go to college?
College. You asked me a college question. I can tell you came into the league in 09.
You guys know where Josh Johnson went to college? Backup quarterback here.
State University.
No, incorrect. All right, we got to get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. No. We're going to give him one more chance, all right? For one pack. This is for you right here. Easy one. Where did Lamar Jackson go to college?
Louisville.
That's a piece of cake.
All right, if he gets this right, he gets the pack. You ready for this?
This boy knows ball.
Who is the backup quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens?
Me.
Winner, baby! Winner, baby! Winner! All right, let's rip it open.
Oh, Ed McCaffrey.
All right, Ed, his son's coming back this week. Oh, all right, we got the Adrian Peterson, baby.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn in the Jets uni.
Hines Ward.
Hines Ward, the best run blocking receiver in the game.
Let's go. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course, brother. All right, the last tailgate, but certainly not the least, is Be More Tailgates. We talked to them online. We had to come see it. We got here a little late, but it is epic. They have the golf simulator, they got the axe throwing, they're doing live shows, they got the bar, they got the music. Baltimore does tailgating right. And we got a very special surprise at halftime. Stay tuned for that.
About to take off on you peons and go back to Mars. About to leave these peons beyond like the Jackson 4. Tried to moonwalk on the moon and had to wax the floors. Tried to put me in the box and then I crashed the Porsche. By the way, go be a V, chain go back and forth. Yeah, got a driver, not the Fiat, she be back and forth. Yeah.
All right, we just hit the tailgates, had the blast hitting all three of them. All had something a little bit different flavor. But now it's time for the real deal. It's time to get in the game, and we have one last surprise for you guys once we get in there. Actually, potentially two. We're waiting on a phone call to see if the other one comes through. Let's get to the bank. It's game time. It's Thursday Night Football. It's Bengals at Ravens. Raven flock, let's go. All right, guys, I am here with Ravens Superfan.
Real fan Dan it is. Here you go, guys. Real fan Dan.
Got your mic there, Dan. We're working on it.
Okay.
He's built for Hollywood here. Dan.
No, I'm just a fan. So anyway, here's the deal. Baltimore has this tradition of chanting the letters of our team's name after football, in football, after touchdowns, field goals, and baseball after home runs, whatever, anytime during a game. And I am humbly the 10th guy to do this since 1957.
How did you get that job?
All right, so the first dude was a guy named Willie the Rooter Andrews. And he got everybody to go, give me a C, give me an O, give me an L. And that went on for 14 years to 72. Until they stole away our team in the middle of the night.
Who stole your team?
During a snowstorm, Indianapolis. So we didn't have any football for 12 years. Yeah, that was good football.
Man, I gotta talk. Huh? I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay. Anyway. So I prayed God for somebody to love, and somebody would love me. I knew it needed a change in my life. And right about then, the Ravens came to town. And me and my old Colts fan buddies started going to this stadium right here. We asked to be seated together, right? And they put us in section 532, 6 of us. And we found ourselves surrounded by 25 members of Ravens Roost 18 of Glen Burnie, a fan club. And they had been a Colts corral. And they stuck together without NFL football for 12 years. I loved them immediately. And I said, look, do you remember the big wheel? Yeah. Do you remember the Colts cheer? Yeah. Do you want to restart that tradition? Because we got enough people to do it. And they said, let's put it to a vote. And that was the third game of the 1998 season. Everybody raised their hand. It was unanimous. And they've been leading that cheer after every touchdown and every field goal ever since. The Ravens knew we were here, but they couldn't film us or nothing. He put us on the big screen, and that's it, the whole stadium, every touchdown, R-A-V, you're going to hear it. It's thunderous, man. It's thunderous.
And you have the sign here too, right?
Look, it's all for the fans. It's all about Baltimore. We love the Ravens, but it's about us. So they just chant R-A-V-E-N-S, and the whole idea is after the cheer, we go on defense. So now scream on defense. Real simple. It's all for the fans. It's all about having fun in the stadium in support of our team. That's what it is. And it unites us. He did it in 1983. He led the cheer, and he just did it for the 30th anniversary.
No, well, Dan, can we get one cheer? Can we get one cheer before the game goes?
Sure, man. Hey, don't you want to see it in there? Right now.
All right, come on.
Come on, man.
All right, so we're in our seats. Shout out to the Ravens for our tickets, man. We got the icy purples on. We got the alternates, and they look great. You see what we're rocking with. 7-7 game. The Ravens are looking good. Bengals are moving a little bit, but the Ravens are looking good. We got the atmosphere going. The atmosphere here has been great A. We saw the real fan, Dan. Now it's time to go get a dub. All right, so a little behind the scenes action. We are making our way onto the field. Goal number 2, almost complete. We got to touch field first, but look at us. Look at us. We're going to the concert. Come on. We're here with Ravens legend Brandon Williams. Funny story, we went to the Senior Bowl together, and we actually got into a fight at the Senior Bowl. But look at us now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Did they retire? They retired you tonight?
Retired today, man. I mean, not today, Tuesday. So it's been good, man.
What's next?
Next, chasing babies and trying to start some content just like you.
Well, we need you, man. We need you. Get on the series. All right, who's winning tonight?
Ravens, all day. What you talking about?
Hey, I don't want no problems, man. I don't want no.
We can do it again. we get real ratings.
That's what it's all about. The NFL brotherhood, man.
I don't want to think about it. Maybe let's drink about it. I don't want to think about it. Break control.
Well, I told you guys we were going to make it on the field. We got Chase Rice.
Whiskey will whisper them good sounding lies. Like it'll all
Ain't
work
bad.
out.
That ain't
I'll
bad,
see it
folks.
fall. Losing you might kill me less with a little alcohol.
All right, we got a third quarter update. Bengals are up 21-14. We had an amazing experience at halftime. We were on the field with Chase Rice. He had his dog. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Bengals are up 21-14. They're driving. Ravens need to stop. This is a great game. This is a game we anticipated. Lamar and the offense got to go down there and put some points up and go win this dang thing. We got a quick update. Lamar just went 90-something yards for a touchdown to Wallace, right in our corner. Justin Tucker missed a field goal, so it's 21-20. Ravens are down 1. Bengals are already at the 50-yard line. Ravens got to get a stop. We got the whole fourth quarter. We got a great game. Cincinnati just threw an 85-yard. They want them to run the ball. Cincinnati just scored a bomb. Ravens have the ball with 5:30 and it's a tie game. You got to go win.
There we go. That's the angle. Pete Mill performance.
All right, we got 1:21 left. Ravens just scored. They're up 35-28. Bengals are driving. I think it's going to be short. And I think the Bengals might be short. We're going to review. We're going to review. What a rock and roll all night. Everybody, every day. We got it.
Review, the ruling of the field stands as called.
Bengals converted. It looks skeptical. The fans are pissed. Ah! What a night, what a night. The Ravens pulled it off. The Bengals went down, scored a touchdown to go within 1 point. They went for 2. They didn't get it. The Ravens win. The Bengals season may be over, but this night was an epic night. We will wrap it all up with the final review at home. The one thing I know I did fail is the Kyle Van Noy jersey. We did not get it. We had a guy that heard us on the radio, and he gave us his number and said, I'm going to try to have my friend bring a jersey. Didn't make it happen, but shout out to the Ravens. You guys took care of us tonight. The helmets were fire. We enjoyed it. It was a great night. All right, guys, we are back. Not in our usual location. I'm on the East Coast. It's Baltimore, it's Philly, it's Cleveland. So I'm staying at my mom's house. So we had to do a little bit of a Jerry Riggs setup with the rankings. But let's hop right into this Baltimore Ravens rankings. But first, do one thing for me. Please, please, please. We're trying to get the subscribers up. We're trying to get 25,000 subscribers. So just share this video with one friend. Have one friend that isn't subscribed right now. Q Thursdays Army, please go out and get one person to subscribe. And if everybody does that, we will basically be at our goal of 25,000. Do that today. Let me know in the comments if you shared it with someone to subscribe, and I will shout you out. Let's hop right into these rankings. First, the city. I'm going B with Baltimore. It's not in New York. It's not in Miami. It's not in LA. Very pleasant. The weather was great. Inner Harbor was beautiful. It was a sunny day. The weather was shining. Just B rank city. I think that's fair. Fans, S tier. You guys are what it's all about in this league. You've had a very good team for the last few years. You guys know what it's like to go and cheer hard. Dan, the shirtless doing the Ravens chant, like he was epic. My guys from Jimmy's. You guys were take it top notch in how you guys set up the tailgates, and I will talk about that when I get into that to the tailgate spot. And then the random fans that we just bumped into along the way, going and doing the one-on-ones in the parking lot, finding the young fans that were over in Lot H that we were doing some of the card breaking with, the guys I sat next to who had the belt. And it really, really was a great fan base. We really enjoyed it. S-tier fans all the way. There is, as good as you guys get. The game and the team. This is the best experience that we have encountered so far. Baltimore has a squad. You have Lamar Jackson, who's in line to win his 3rd MVP. You got Derrick Henry. You know you're going to get fireworks when you go to this game, and the game did not disappoint. I would say maybe only first game of the year, Kansas City game was probably better in terms of ending. And the Falcons game that went into overtime. Those are the two. This is probably our 3rd best ending of a game, which is crazy because it came down to the wire. As good as the team is, I think the organization is even better. Ravens, you treated us like family. You guys took care of us, told us where to go, the things we needed to see. We really got to enjoy M&T Bank to its fullest because of the Baltimore Ravens organization. We could not thank you guys enough. Getting us down the field for the concert at halftime. That was just an epic. Running into Brandon Williams, went against each other. You really made this thing top notch, and it's going to impact the rankings. How can I not let that happen? Baltimore Ravens, you guys know what you're doing. That leads me to the tailgates, and I look at the tailgate and be more around town. It's paid for to get into those tailgates, and this is where I'm going to draw a quick distinction between tailgating. You have your lots where people just show up and they're doing things up the back of their car. They set up a tent, and then you have things like tailgate, which is the best tailgate that I have ever seen in person. Now it's paid to get in. They have bands. They have DJs like Afrojack. They had Shaq. That really takes this thing to the next level. So there's a little bit of a distinction because that one is, you pay to get in there, but you get what you pay for. The guys from Jimmy's do it right. They know what they're doing. So I'm going to put it S tier, but I still think Kansas City, what they do in the physical parking lot. If I'm going Lot J versus Lot H, I'm going Lot J in Kansas City. But tailgate and be more around town, both great tailgates that you have to check out. Stadium, I'm going B. It gets a job done. There's nothing too crazy about it. Really nice stadium. We enjoyed our time there. But it's a stadium. It didn't compare to LA. Didn't compare to Atlanta. And that's where we'll leave that. Food, I'm going A. Jimmy's is S tier. You go to Jimmy's Famous Seafood and tell them we sent you. Get the egg, get the egg roll crab cake, get the pretzel with the crab cake, get the blue shell crabs, get an orange crush, everything there. But everything else that we ate around Baltimore was good. It wasn't great. Nothing to write home about. So I can't put S tier on there. I think Baltimore was that B+, A- range. And then overall, we're giving this an A+. This is my second favorite stadium fan experience that I've ever been to so far. Now, I've only been to 9, so I got a lot longer to go. Kansas City, you guys are holding on to the top spot. Baltimore almost took you guys out. The two defining factors was the aura of the Chiefs game. It was the ring ceremony, first game of the season, the flyover and everything that happened in the game. The game was two Goliaths going at it, and so was this game. Don't get me wrong, but the Chiefs just had that edge there. And then I look at my guy Dresden. You know, I sat next to him for the entire game. He really made that experience. So the Chiefs are still holding on to the 1 spot in the S tier. And Baltimore, you are right there nipping at their heels. I think potentially the tiebreaker and maybe what will put Ravens over the edge is if we go back for maybe the AFC Championship, you know, that may put this whole event over the top. Regardless, Baltimore, you have a great team. The organization is top notch. I didn't play for the Ravens, and you guys treated me like family. I really, really enjoyed that. The fans we sat next to, the guys that were behind us, you guys were incredible. We look forward to seeing you guys at the next Ravens game. And that is a review. That's a ranking. Let me know if I'm right, if I'm wrong. And one last thing, like I said, share this. Get them subscribers rolling. And we will see you guys in Philly. This is a big one. My hometown, where I'm from, Philadelphia. We got the Eagles this week. We will see you guys at the Link Thursday. Until then, I appreciate all the support.